In the last few years, South Africa has seen an alarming increase in the number of rhinoceros killed by poachers. A decade ago, South Africa was losing about 15 a year to poachers, but since 2009, numbers have risen dramatically. In 2011, 448 rhinos were poached in South Africa alone, a 33% increase compared to the year before. The problem is that the poaching is driven by high demand from Asian countries where the rhinoceros horn is purported to cure cancer, an assertion scientists have widely dismissed. The price of rhinoceros horn is $50,000 per kilogram, higher than the price of gold. Poachers can make a lot of money and they are willing to take risks. On Sunday, a Vietnamese man was arrested for trying to smuggle at least 2 sets of rhino horn in his luggage at Johannesburg airport. South Africa is home to around 18,000 rhinoceros, more than 90% of Africa's rhino population, and in Pilanesberg National Park, a game reserve in the country's northwest province, the authorities have turned to teams of anti-poaching rangers. There are 20 armed rangers in Pilanesberg working day and night to patrol the 60,000-hectare park. The rangers have all received special training in tracking down and catching or even killing poachers, and it seems to be working. Of the 171 rhinos poached in South Africa this year, only 8 have been killed in Pilanesberg. The rangers are led by Rusty Hustler, once a policeman in the former British colony of Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe. He has spent the last 20 years dedicating his life to conserving rhinoceros. Hustler said constant patrols were needed to catch the poachers.
We have constant patrols. We've had blokes specially trained, and we're purchasing sophisticated equipment to assist them at night time. And then we have aerial patrols that go out. And yes, and it's just a matter of hoping that we bump into them.
Despite the patrols, some rhinos were killed in 2012. Each time a rhino is killed, a team of rangers, park wardens and police is dispatched to investigate. The team collects as much evidence as it can, from the bullet used to kill the animal to DNA evidence that they hope might help them track down and catch the poachers. But Hustler says they are often a step behind, as it is usually a few days before dead rhinos are found. Most of the poaching takes place in the remotest parts of the park.
It's very difficult. If we pick up a carcass that is a day old, then at least we can find tracks and do backtracking, etc. But a lot of our carcasses we're picking up 2 to 3 days old, so your evidence could have been tampered with the animals, could be lost because of that.
Hustler thinks the poachers can be beaten, but says it needs another 40 men to keep all the rhinos in the park secure, meaning more funding from the government. As it is, if the poaching continues at current rates, Hustler says that in 3 years, South Africa's rhinos will be in a precarious position.
We work on a 5 to 6% breeding rate, and we're doing well at the moment. I think we can sustain the current levels of poaching for at least another 3 years, and then it's going to start impacting. So hopefully we can get the matter sorted out and bring it down to acceptable levels.
South Africa has had success before. Elephant poaching is now a rare occurrence in the country, and for now, tourists can still enjoy the sight of rhinos at Pilanesberg, but it is yet to be seen if they can survive in the long term.